makes you feel different. I swear to God, I've had more energy. I swear to God, I've been more motivated. My business ideas have been great. Like everything has just picked up.
I mean, look good, feel good.
Yeah.
That is real.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's glow up season. So
I like silver on you.
thank you.
I made one plunge. I bought one silver ring.
I love that.
That's all I've been able to do thus far.
It looks really good on
I'm
you.
still hanging on to the gold for some reason, but I do like the silver. The one ring
It
I
looks
have
really
that's
good
silver.
on you.
Thank you. I'm gonna start doing more.
I like you in cool tones.
I know. I like can't do warm tones, anything clothes, but my gold jewelry is the last thing I'm hanging on to. But I like the silver on you.
Thank you. Well, I'm debating now that I like it better. I kind of want to get rid of all my gold.
Yeah.
But I have so much gold
You
jewelry.
have so much gold jewelry.
I mean, I'm sure my friends will take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got to figure that out. But I have some clothes where, like, I was wearing, you know, that forest green kind of lounge set I bought?
Yeah.
I put it on and I was like, my silver doesn't look good with this.
No, like gold is the only thing that looks good with that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll figure that out.
I feel like keep like your favorites maybe and then get rid of the majority that you're like meh on.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's take it back because I wanted to have you on so that we could talk about glow up season and go through all of the different categories we have been upgrading because this has been so fun. Mm-hmm. So we've been accountability buddies. And when did this start?
Like, I feel like this started
Sedona?
It was Sedona.
We brought it up in Sedona.
I feel like because we were like, let's be in our glow up era. It was a conscious decision by the both of us. And we're like, we're going to hold each other accountable. Mm-hmm. And we have.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've been doing pretty well.
We've been doing great. Yeah. Everyone's been noticing.
No, literally everyone comments.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's small changes. It's not like crazy.
But I feel like they've all added up together recently.
Yeah.
Because I know you had posted on your Instagram your before and after. And I was like, holy shit.
It's actually crazy. The before of like a year ago, I was like,
I did not realize it.
No, you people don't know until because it's like slow.
It's slow,
like
and
slow
steady.
Changes.
Yeah.
Until all at once it's like a completely different person.
Yeah, exactly. And then recently, a lot of people have been commenting for me, so I'm like, okay, it's finally all coming together.
Yeah.
So I'm at the phase. I think my last thing to do is just. I still have more stuff I want to get rid of because we did the initial clean out. But now that I feel solid on stuff, because when you first start changing like your wardrobe and everything, you hang on to some of the old stuff because you're not sure yet, and then you realize, oh, this looks better. I like this better, and I'm like, I gotta get rid of all of this.
Yeah, so and then the old stuff just gives you the ick.
Way more stuff.
But it is a process. I feel like it's been like a 6-month process.
Yeah. Kelly has had to come to my house multiple times.
So many times.
To get rid of bags and bags.
The death grip that Christina has on some of her items that I have to be like, no, you gotta get rid of it.
I grew up in a house where I was trained. Okay, and this relates to money. Everybody. I was not an abundance mindset person. I worked very hard to be in that mindset with money, but I grew up in a house where my mom is very much holds on to stuff. She's not like an actual hoarder, but she holds, I mean, it's packed in that house. And she always would say, you never know if you're gonna need that. Don't get rid of it. You never know if you're gonna need it, and we don't want to buy it again.
Which is like, no, you will not need that niche decorative necklace that only goes with a Gatsby theme party.
It's trained in my brain because of this woman, and to this day
I feel like it's their generation because my mom is also a hoarder, but she's like actually a hoarder.
Yeah.
And like won't get rid of anything. So I'm like, do I need this?
Yeah.
And the answer is no.
It's crazy that it's still like this. Yeah. You know, my mom will, every time I come home, she delivers me a box or a bag of things from my childhood.
My mom does the same.
To go through. And I go,
I'm like,
throwing away all of it. And she goes, what do you mean? What if you need it? Do you want that memory? Like literally, this woman hands me an envelope with the hair from my first haircut.
That's disgusting, first of all.
Why does she have that? I will do a spell with this.
Yeah, actually, you actually need some witchy things for that. Literally. But that is weird that she has that.
I was like, I'm never going to need this.
No.
But that's the mindset. It's like you just hold on all, you never know.
You just don't know.
And here's the thing that has been my honest experience. If I hold on to something long enough, I do always find a use for it. I actually do. However, I've learned now, just get rid of it. And then if I really need it, I can just buy it again.
Exactly.
So
I'm getting better about that.
Yeah.
But clothes are hard.
Clothes.
I have a hard time. I need to do a purge in mine as well.
Yeah.
Purging yours is fun though.
Well, you can help me purge.
Yeah.
I love it. But I wanna rewind. You know, this has been like the theme. I think everybody needs a glow up.
It's easy to do. You don't have to, it can be like not a lot of money investment.
Yes.
It can be a low ticket item. Small tweaks make a big difference.
Okay, so where should we start? I mean, the first thing that we did was we made Pinterest mood boards.
Yeah.
It's because like I had to get a sense of what Kelly
and then we did like
going for
closed mood boards.
Yeah.
And then we equally decided we needed a hair revamp.
Yeah.
And that we did.
Yeah. Oh,
that the hair is the biggest part, I feel like, besides clothes.
We need to talk about what are the parts? Okay. Hair. Clothes.
Makeup.
Jewelry.
Your season.
Okay, so I think we should talk about the season first.
Yeah, which this is not new news. It's all over TikTok and social. But
Kelly told me about the season.
Yeah, because I'm chronically online. So I've been trying to find out my season for months. And I was like, Christina, I think you're a cool season.
Yeah.
I think you're a summer. And you thought you were spring at first.
No, I thought it was a winter.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought you said spring. But no, actually, you thought you were winter.
I thought it was a winter.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, I think I'm a summer. But we still have to go
We still need to find an actual expert.
Yeah, an expert
if anyone has one.
Will tell us.
Yeah.
Well, we did find that one person. We'll keep everybody updated.
Yeah.
But everything you sent me on TikTok, like, I mean, there's so many resources, and I went down that rabbit hole. And so I went further down, and I was like, I don't know which summer I am, but I feel like I'm definitely a summer.
I'm definitely a summer too.
But it doesn't matter because they're all kind of similar.
Yeah, the summers are very similar.
Yeah.
So now that we're like in that range, we kind of know. But I guess we should explain like what are the seasons.
You can explain that.
Okay. This is from TikTok University. The seasons are obviously the seasons. We have fall, winter, spring, all of that. But it categorizes into the cool or warm undertones.
Mm-hmm.
Warms, if you have like auburny, reds, obviously warm orange or orangey skin. Cools, you have more like muted colors, grays, browns, blue eyes, stuff like that. So you break into those category first.
Mm-hmm.
So then the winter seasons are either your winter or not the winter. The cool seasons are either your winter or summer.
Mm-hmm.
And then warm are autumn and spring.
Okay.
And then depending on like what color hair you have, your skin tone, your eye color, that then breaks you off into like the winter and like spring if you're a cool tone. So like for us, summers, I mostly know about summers and winters, not as much about the other ones because I'm a cool tone girly like same. You. So like for us, summers, they have less like contrast. Like we have cool undertones. Usually it's like a blue eye, a light brown hair instead of like stark brown and blue eyes. So like a winter is going to have more contrast. So it's going to be like dark brown hair, pale skin, bright blue eyes, for example, can be a winter. Whereas like a summer, it's a little more muted and a little more like just blends together, but still cool.
So the contrast is going to come up because the contrast makeup came up for me. But just because I had a hard time wrapping my brain around what the contrast really like meant, to be honest. But I think like for me, I think of like, because these examples are kind of related to my skin tone because I'm so pale. But it was like, you know, an Anne Hathaway is like a high contrast, right? So it's like darker hair, example. Like really fair skin. Like there's strong contrast between the features versus like lower contrast. The summer, it was an Emma Watson, right? So it's like the lighter brown hair. And like she has freckles and more like, you know what I mean? It's like less contrast between like her features. And I think the thing is that what's crazy about this is, and this is where the experts come in, you can get a lot off TikTok, but your like hair color could be wrong for your features, right? That's the other element that threw me off because I was thinking about when I was using those comparisons, I'm like, well, Anne Hathaway has had different hair colors, so has Emma Watson, or I don't know if you sent me this. You might have. Somebody was looking at Bella Hadid and her different her different hair colors and like how it compares to her features. And I'm like, well, now this is confusing because I've been trying to figure out my season based on like my hair color as it is.
Which you were blonde before.
Yeah.
So that's why it was more confusing because that's not your season really.
Yeah. I'm like, but well, what if you have the wrong hair color for your...
It's a perfect example of, have you seen Kendall Jenner's hair?
Yeah. Yeah.
She looks like awful.
Yeah.
She is one of the most beautiful people, obviously.
Yeah.
With her natural dark hair. She has bright blonde hair right now. It
Yeah.
looks so bad because it's like not in her season whatsoever.
Yeah. But the way that I was seeing one of these people break this down, and like the way that she's making it work is
she's dressing more contrast.
Yeah. She's dressing, she's wearing like bright reds. And so the stylist clearly knows what they're doing, how like there needs to be contrast created. But you start to realize how like what an art this is and how much all of this can make a difference. But what's interesting is, I guess the way I would think about it is what's your natural hair color, but Julie Bauer was talking about this, you know, because Julie's hair is naturally blonde,
which is so weird. I cannot see her.
Yeah, and she's like, I look way better as a brunette. She looks great as like a dark brunette. It evens everything out for her. So then I was like, well, I guess you can't even trust your natural hair color.
Yeah, I feel like natural most of the time is where your season's gonna be. With some people though, if you have like Julie has very cool skin.
Yeah.
So a blonde on her just feels weird.
Yeah.
So I guess it mostly depends on like your skin and eyes too.
But that's the other thing. I think like if you go to professional or if you figure out your season, that also helps you figure out the best hair color for you.
Yeah, I've seen like so many TikToks where people have been like, I went to a professional. They told me I have the wrong hair color. Went to dye their hair, and they look like 10 times better. Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like one of the ways that I kind of it made sense to me was if you just pull your hair back and you kind of take your hair out of it, putting on things like for us, like wearing a coral lipstick just looks bad on our face.
Horrible, like peachy colors. And I used to do like peachy blush. It looks awful.
Yeah, it does not look
too
good.
Warm.
Yeah. So okay, so basically first thing is figure out your season.
TikTok helps. Also what helped me was like trying to find celebrities I kind of look like and like skin tones and like hair department. And then I was like, okay, well, what's their season? And looking at colors that look good on them. And I was like, okay, that solidified that I'm a summer. So I think finding a celeb that you might look like can help if you're a little confused, because usually you can find their season online. And TikTok has a bunch of like videos on how to like narrow it down a little bit.
So then the point is, once you find your season, then it gives you like a palette to work with. But the other thing is figuring out your undertone, which I think the vein thing is the most helpful.
Yeah,
I think it's the most helpful
because like it's what if your veins are like more blue.
So mine are blue and purple.
Mine are blue.
Mine are blue and purple.
But some people have like green.
Yeah, if you're blue and green, you're warm. Yeah. And then there's one that's just like neutral. I think if you're just blue, you're more neutral. Or but like blue and purple. I'm blue and purple, so I'm like I'm definitely cool toned.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you're somebody who like can't tell if silver or gold jewelry looks better on you, because I feel like I didn't realize that silver looked better on me until like I don't think gold looks bad on me.
It doesn't look bad. But I think jewelry, you can get away with it, but silver definitely looks better on you.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that the vein thing is really helpful.
That's a good point.
Because for me, it's hard to tell with the undertones. And like for me, it was harder because again, people were kind of fucking with my head because they're like, well, you have freckles. Yeah. You know, and so people will say freckles make you warm, but like my undertone is still
very cool.
It's still cool. And then makeup is hard because most makeup doesn't have a cooler undertone.
Most
is
warm.
Yeah, most is warm. And even though like the cool ones, often they have a weird peachy thing to that. Like, yeah. So it's kind of a whole thing.
It's confusing. Yeah. Especially if you like dye your hair and it's already a different color. Yeah. Then like, oh, you're going to think one way. Yeah. But yeah. We want to go to an expert.
Yeah, we want to go to an expert. We're putting that out there. If anybody knows an expert, or if an expert is watching, I would love to have you on the show. Yeah. Especially if you'll give us a free reading.
I love it.
Okay, so first is your season, and then your undertone. So, do you want to? What do you want to start with? Clothes.
I feel like hair.
Okay, hair.
Because hair was the first thing, at least for me, that I was like, that's an easy switch up.
Okay.
Either if you're dyeing or just the glow up of your haircut, knowing what looks good on your body type. For me, like I didn't dye my hair, which in the past I've actually had highlights, and looking back, they looked horrible because they were warm highlights. And I always was like, why do I not look like better with highlights? Yeah. That was why.
Did you not think you looked better at the time?
I think I looked at the time, I was like, oh, I think it's cute with the hair. But then like looking at full pictures, I was like, I don't like myself as much with not just my cool brown hair.
Okay, yeah.
Like looking back, I'm like, that didn't look good.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm just like back to my like, I just grew out the highlights.
Okay, tell me like because I feel like from my perspective, I kind of like watched you go through your hair journey, but I don't know how you came to the conclusions. You just told me what you had done. So I guess I want to know like because I feel like the thing that sparked all of this was you starting your hair journey.
It was.
That was before we did any of this.
Yeah, no, it was back in January. I can't remember why. I think one day I was just like, I want to have a hair glow up. I'm bored. I think I was just like, I'm bored. Let's see. Let's go get inspired. Let's see. And I was like, my hair was like down to like almost my belly really button. Long. No layers. It was just like long. Yeah. And it looked so bad. Yeah. Because it was just like so long and heavy. I have a really long torso. So it was just like a lot of hair. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm bored. Let's mix it up. So I started looking at like what looks best on body types. And I'm a very like lean, just not much body type, like just lean and tall. So I was like, you know what? We need some layers in there. And I started baby because I was scared. So I was like, let's just do a little bit of layers. And then I was obsessed. So I was like, let's do all of the layers. Got long curtain bangs, tons and tons of layers. And then I was like, I need to learn how to style it. So I just like watched a ton of hair things. I got myself the best tools. I got myself, first I got the Shark like flex style for like blowouts. And then I ended up eventually investing in the Dyson air wrap for blowouts. And before I was just like straightening my hair like pin straight, which it looked fine, but again with no layers, it just had no definition. So that was the start of that journey. And I was like, wait, I can probably do this in every department of my life. Because people started like noticing just like the haircut and the way I was styling it. People were like, what did you do? Yeah. And so that started the whole journey. Okay. So you just like by yourself figured out to stop the highlights? I stopped the highlights. Well, that was like years ago too. That was probably like I got highlights like 2 years ago. Okay. So I was like kind of sick of it. I was like, I'm gonna grow it out. So I've been growing it out, and they're like almost gone. They're probably like a little bit on the ends of my hair still, but I stopped that like 2 years ago. Okay. So then I was like, I need a complete revamp of the haircut. I went a lot shorter. I chopped off like 5 inches, but my hair was super long before I chopped it up, probably like here. Yeah. Which on my torso and like my face shape, it looks really good. It looks like way better. And even my hairstylist was like, are you sure? Like that's a lot of hair. I was like, do it. Yeah. And I love it. It's crazy how many hairstylists like don't really know. My hairstylist is great, but I feel like a lot of like I would trust him with my life. Yeah. I'm like, you just tell me what you think looks good, but I've had a lot of hairstylists in the past who I'm like, they would give me horrible direction. You know what I mean? And I'm like, shouldn't you be trained in this? Like, what would look good? Yeah, I feel like a lot don't know. A lot don't know. No. So maybe evaluate your hairstylist. You got to do your own research. You got to go in there prepared. Yeah. Okay. And you have to be like confident. Yeah. So my girl's like, are you sure? Yeah. And even afterwards, she was like, I was worried you're going to have like. Well, yeah. Well, because when people think they're sure and then they don't like their decision, then the hairstylist gets the brunt of it. Yeah, and it's like the hairstylist is like, I just did what you said. Yeah, exactly. Know? So yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, luckily it turned out. Okay, tell me, what are the other hair tips? Yeah, definitely get a fitting haircut for you. Also, I think it's key to get a fitting haircut for your laziness level. Because like for me, I want to do my hair once, maybe twice a week max and have it done. Like if I had a bob, you have to do your hair and style it every single day. I knew I wasn't going to do that. Yeah. It's just way too much work. So I knew I could probably like get away with doing my hair once or twice a week and kind of going with that lifestyle and getting tools that I like. Like I genuinely like giving myself like a blowout and like doing the curls and stuff because it's fun. So I think that helps, like knowing what's good for your lifestyle, also best for your hair type. Like I have very thick, coarse hair, so it can hold stuff. So if I give myself a blowout, it's still gonna look good in 4 days. Yeah, my hair might not be the case for everyone. My hair does not hold. So yeah, if you did like a blowout like I did, it'd probably fall by the next day. Yeah. Oh no, I mean my hair. I mean I just had my hair done like 6 hours ago and it completely fell. Like it was like what was it? He had done all like it was like. Okay. All zhuzhed, like yours, like blowout, like way. Yeah, it was okay, like, and it just no, it falls immediately. Yeah. So it's knowing your hairstyle too. Yeah. Like fine hair, like you have like very fine, smooth hair. Yeah. So it's not necessarily going to hold things as much. I also will not like you will take an hour twice a week to do your hair. I will not. Yeah. Like you've seen me do my hair. If it takes me longer than 5 minutes, I won't do it. Yeah, no, I'll fully spend a full hour. Yeah. You guys are like maybe longer. You guys are like shook. You're like, I'm like, I just curled my hair in 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I will not spend more than 5 minutes on my hair. Yeah. So that's important to know. Yeah. Like imagine if you had a bob. I remember I used to have a bob. Remember my lob? I do remember.
You've been through the phases.
Yeah. I kind of did when we first met too. I was growing it out, remember?
Yeah, that's
I looked
crazy.
like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
It looks so bad. I need to find a picture. It looks so bad.
Wait, can we post the picture over
yeah,
this?
I actually have a side-by-side of Lord Farquaad and myself.
So
and it actually is...
It's so good.
It's scary.
Crazy.
So like bobs are not for everyone. People.
I feel like at the time in my life, my bob
it fit
looked
you.
good.
But
my bob looked
if
good.
I saw you in a bob right now,
No, definitely not.
No,
it was because I was like ill, so I was like,
I was about to say, I don't know if I can say this, but like you were sick.
I was really sick, so I was
You're
super
tiny,
lanky.
petite.
I was super lanky, so my bob looked good on me.
Yeah,
but I'm not like that anymore, so
it wouldn't work.
We
would not be good bob girls.
Yeah, we're not good bob girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, let's talk about your hair transition because I feel like yours was bigger because it has to do with coloring.
Okay, yeah, I feel like we had different. Mine is less like cut. Yours was so. Mine started, I actually think, with my extensions. Yeah, because my hair was just not growing, and somebody had asked me this. I did a Q&A box today. I haven't answered it yet, but they're like, "How do you decide what color to dye your hair or what to do?" And I'm like, when I visualize, like do my manifestation visualizations, my hair is one of the main things that I see, and I will just change my hair to match that. Mm-hmm. So like there was that period when I kept seeing myself in braids, so I was wearing braids all the time.
Those are your extensions, right?
So with my extensions,
like the low braids?
I was seeing myself. Yeah, I was seeing myself with really long hair. Yeah. And so I got extensions, and it was like an immediate timeline shift, you know? And I had also, where this also started was Teal showed me this AI app when when I was going to Paris. Camille and I had stopped by LA, or we flew out of LA. So we're with Teal, and Teal showed us this AI app. And so we're all in this AI app where you could like test different hair colors on yourself. And we were just like having so much fun with this. Mm-hmm. And I found one. I was like, I need my hair to look like this.
It was darker,
so
I assume.
Yeah, it was darker, and it was really long and straight, and it was like darker and cool toned. I'll show you the picture. Mm-hmm. And I sent it. I was in Paris, and I was like, and I sent it to Chad when I said, I need this hair. I got this AI photo of myself, and I look so good with this. And so he called me like while I'm in Paris, and he's like, okay, well, you need extensions then. So I'm like, fine, I'll get extensions. So I get extensions.
Grow it out, or just for the length?
For the length, because I was like, I want my hair to look like this immediately. And then he was like, in the
it was like here before, right?
Yeah, my hair was like kind of like right above my boob, and it would not grow. It would not grow. So I got the extensions, and I'm really glad I got the extensions. The extensions I got were, they're basically connected to your hair through these like little silicone Valley. Silicone little thingies. So there's no damage to the hair. Like the worst thing that happens is they loosen and it just falls out.
Right.
Versus they're not tied onto your hair and it's not tape. So there's no damage to the hair. And I didn't realize that during that, and I kept visualizing. I was like, whenever I get these out, my hair is just like nothing's gonna change. I was basically just using it as a manifestation tool. Mm-hmm. And literally by the time I took them out, my hair was grown the same length.
Yeah, I don't know what was already that happened, but because usually people, well, not, I guess it depends on the type of extensions. Yeah. I don't know much about extensions, but usually like some people can experience like it getting shorter.
Yeah, a lot of people lose hair because a lot of extensions damage your hair. Yeah, the ones that Chadwin uses are really good, and I swear to God, the manifesting worked. I mean, even because honestly, even just logistically, it grew so many inches over. I think I had them for like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah,
maybe like 8 months.
So. Because you got them last September.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't have them for that long compared to how much my hair grew. But when I took them out, I was so scared to take them out because I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go back to my short hair. And we took them out, and my hair was the same length.
And it looks like way healthier too.
It's way healthier. Yeah, because I wasn't. And I told him, I said, how did it get so much healthier? He's like, you're probably doing heat less. And I was like, I was styling it way more.
Like you had to do more.
Yeah, because when you have extensions, you have to style it more. I was handling it more. I don't know. I just think I manifested it.
You're blow drying it before, right?
No.
You weren't blow drying your hair before extensions? Mm-mm. That could be why. Blow drying hair is actually like better than air drying your hair.
Really?
Yeah, I recently learned this. Air drying your hair is really bad for your hair because it like can weigh it down and damage it.
Really?
Blow drying is like, all hairstylists is like, blow drying is better for your hair.
I didn't know that.
It's also better for your scalp because bacteria can grow, which is why your hair gets greasier faster if you don't blow dry it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just found out so recently.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe
that's why. Because
Yeah,
you were actually having to blow dry it.
I was blow drying it. Yeah, I had to blow dry it. I washed it a lot more. Because you can't let it get greasy.
Yeah.
So I had to wash it a lot more. So, and I was living in Arizona and it was so hot. So my scalp was super sweaty. Like you go out for a walk and you come back and you're dripping, you know? So yeah, but my hair grew a lot. So that was one big thing. And it just got a lot healthier. And I think also because my diet changed, I started eating a lot more animal products. And I think the milk makes a big difference for me, and like the organ meats.
That makes healthy hair with milk. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I think that made a big difference. And then, yeah, when did I decide to go darker?
I feel like it was this year. It was this year, maybe like 3 months ago. Summer, the beginning of summer.
Well, so I toned it down based off the AI picture. So it like kind of got toned down. It was
definitely still blonde.
It was definitely still blonde, still highlights. And then I dyed it. Oh, I know why.
It was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I dyed it darker because I was like, I want a change. Because I had gone through a breakup. Every time I go through a breakup, gotta have a glow up.
Gotta.
Did I send you that video where she's like, why is everybody complaining about breaking up?
Yeah.
No one's ever gone through a breakup and gotten uglier. Everyone always goes through a breakup and gets hotter.
Literally. Especially women.
Yeah. So, and I just wanted new energy, but also even outside of that, I think we've both been in like new era energy. Yeah. Like moving into 2025 and with business, and really a lot of it has to do with business. And again, when I'm manifesting and I'm visualizing my life, it was like I was seeing myself wear certain types of clothes, and my hair looked a certain way, my makeup looked a certain way. And so for me, it was a lot of like just copying what I was seeing in my visualizations. And in all of my visualizations, my hair was darker.
Yeah.
So I had darkened it, and it immediately looked, I was like nervous, but it looked way better.
I think I saw you that day.
Yeah.
It was like the biggest glow up ever.
Yeah. I was like,
you
wow.
look like a new person.
Yeah.
And I think one of our main things entering our glow up area was like, we want to feel and look like adults.
Yeah.
Before we were just still in our like young 20s energy with how we were dressing and looking and styling our hair and makeup and all that. And we were like, we are too old for this.
Well, this is my thing. I have always been very excited to be an adult because I like to wear those kinds of outfits. I love like European style. Yeah. Love all that. But in SoCal, the style is very much you dress like you're 18. Yeah. It's just a lot of baggy jeans, crop tops.
And it's all very casual, too.
It's all very casual. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that. Like I want to wear heels out, and I want to wear blazers, and I that's why I love going to Europe.
New York energy.
Oh, I'm very New York energy.
Yeah.
So I would probably thrive there. But yeah, that's what I don't like about it down here. So we were both like, okay, we want to dress like adults, and it makes you feel different. I swear to God, I've had more energy. I swear to God, I've been more motivated. My business ideas have been great. Like everything has just picked up.
I mean, look good, feel good. Yeah. That is real.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah, hair got darker. And everybody was commenting on it.
It looks so much better.
That's how you know is when like my guy friends, guys don't notice anything.
They don't notice, yeah.
And I would go hang out with my guy friends and they'd be like, wow, your hair looks great. And I'm like, wow.
I think even Rick, when you came in after you darkened your hair, he was like, what's different? You look great.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, when the guys notice that
they notice, it's like something's up.
Yeah. So I was like, and I just felt more like myself.
Yeah.
I felt more like myself. And again, it's funny because all these things I'm changing, I feel like I'm just going back to all the things I used to do when I was like 17, honestly. Like even the way I dress, like when I was 17, 18, I dressed more sophisticated because the jobs I had, like I was going into like PR offices and like I worked in HR, like I had to dress up. There was dress code, So, and then my hair was my natural color and stuff like that. So, and I only wear silver jewelry. So it's just funny.
The switch up.
Yeah. So, and then today I told him, I was like, maybe we should just try darker.
I love it.
So yeah, I like it. We'll see how it goes.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
Like I love this color on you.
Thank you.
I feel like it just like matches your face shape, your tone of your skin. It looks sophisticated. It looks healthy.
Well, immediately when he did my hair and it was so like bouncy, I was like, I look so like rich. Like I look like old. It's like old money energy, you know? So yeah, that's been the hair glow up.
Which I think is the easiest.
Yeah. But I think that honestly, the theme with a lot of this, I think also with makeup is a lot of people I feel like are just going back to natural. Even with like people, I mean, this isn't us, but a lot of people have been removing their filler and like everybody's kind of going back to natural stuff. And I feel like with hair, same thing. I know a lot of people have stopped dyeing their hair.
Less extensions.
Yeah, less extensions.
Like a lot of people start removing their extensions.
Yeah.
And I feel like that upkeep is so much.
Yeah, 100%. So, I mean, I'm happy about it. But yeah, my hair's a lot healthier. So I think diet, obviously changing the color, and it's just kind of going back to like the natural. Yeah. So that's been the hair glow up.
It's fun.
There we go.
I think our hair like is the biggest. Like, oh my gosh.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when I was getting the extensions, obviously extensions are expensive. And Chadwin was like, well, it's the best investment you'll ever make because you wear your hair every day. And I'm like, yeah, you do wear your hair every day. Your hair
think about it, cost per wear.
Yes. Huge difference. Low. Yeah. So
girl math.
Yeah. The hair, I think, is the first place to start for people. Yeah. Because it makes such a big difference.
And it's the easiest.
Yeah. It's the easiest. Okay. Does that cover hair?
Yeah. I think we did makeup next. We did. Our journey.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Clothes was like the hardest.
Clothes is
the biggest ordeal.
The hardest, and we're still working on it. At least I am.
Yeah.
But it's getting
because
there.
It's a process. Like,
yeah, you can't just like buy everything at once.
Yeah.
First of all, it's expensive. Clothes are expensive.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And you want to get pieces that are going to actually last.
Yeah,
was my goal, instead of like the trendy one-off things that you wear a few times and then it's like out of style.
That Kelly throws out of my closet.
That I inevitably throw out of Christina's closet.
Okay, so makeup.
Yes.
What have you changed?
So before I was doing completely warm tones, which most makeup are warm.
I know.
Like if you think of bronzer, you think it has like an orange tint to it. A lot of pinks present like corally, and that was just like not it. So I switched up all of my warm tones for the most part. I still have some, but I mostly switched them to cool tone stuff. And luckily my sister Bailey's has so much makeup, she knows, and we have a similar complexion. So I was just like, send me everything you do. Let me know. So I switched all of my bronzers are cool tone browns now. My blush is cool tone. My lip liners and lip glosses. I also changed my eyeshadow, which was the biggest. Before I used to do a lot of orange. Yeah. Which it does make blue pop really well. So if I want my eyes to pop, I'll still do occasionally. But now I do like more light pinks.
I love it now.
I like it a lot.
I think it looks a lot better than orange.
And which was funny because someone DM'd me this ages ago, like before I even started changing my makeup. They're like, I think you would look good in like silvers and like pinks instead. And I was like offended. I was like, how dare you?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
They were right. So if you're listening, I'm sorry. You're correct. I never responded because I thought you were wrong. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. No, I love it. What are some of your favorite products? Like, I feel like finding cool tone stuff is harder. It's for makeup. It is harder.
It is.
Most things are warm because I'm still trying to swap things out.
Yeah, I feel like the makeup, my favorite eyeshadow palette's the Makeup by Mario. They have a lot of cool tones in it. I also like the Giorgio Armani. Foundation is just like the best. I'm obsessed. And then I also have Makeup by Mario bronzer that's cool tone too. Okay. And then I'm really liking Rare Beauty. Yeah. For a lot of they have great blushes. I'm really into that. And then just like concealers, I think I have a NARS one. I'll have to make an exact like list because there are like obviously so many products with each one. Luckily, my sister just sent me everything I needed, and 100%. I have to think. Yeah. But yeah, what about you?
I need to get a cool tone bronzer.
I'll send you the
I switched back over to Hoola just because it's a little cooler, but it's still not cool.
Yeah.
But just from what I had, because I'm still trying to switch everything out. But for me, like face makeup, the Priya one, I use Priya powder. Yeah.
I love their powder. Wait, what tone are you in theirs? Are you the bisque?
I'm neutral beige.
Okay. I love their powder.
Yeah, I love their powder. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they have warm and they have cool. So I just use powder, not because of the fungal acne stuff. Like I'm just using powder.
Yeah.
And then what else? Lily Lolo has they have a couple eyeshadow palettes. It's obvious which one is.
It's so
cool
obvious
toned.
in eyeshadow.
Yeah. And I love the Lawless lipsticks. Are my favorite lipsticks. They're clean, and so there's cool tone ones and warm tone ones. I'm not wearing something cool toned. I'm wearing
I think it's kind of neutral.
It's kind of neutral. It's Kylie. It's a Kylie lip kit.
Oh my God, and then, vintage.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of overhauling what else is there. Yeah. And then Priya blush. They have a good like mauve-y blush.
Priya has good, cool. They have like a really wide range, which is nice. And I do like their powders.
Yeah. And then I like the Fenty Beauty contour stick.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say it's cool, but it's not overly warm. But I'm still trying to figure out all those. Like, I'm still trying to swap all of those out.
Yeah, and that takes time.
There's a really good cool highlighter from Pacifica. Well, because I'm also like, I'm trying to make it clean, and I'm trying to double check everything to see if it's fungal acne safe, which is like extra.
That's hard. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So but Pacifica is cleaner.
Yeah.
And
Lily Lolo
is cleaner. Yeah. I was gonna go and buy some of the Kosas stuff. And I really like Ilia. Like I really like
some eyeshadow from them.
Ilia's lip crayons. That's like kind of been my go-to daily. There's like a mauve one. I forget the color, but they're so good. Ilia, I love Ilia stuff.
Theirs. I've been doing the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner.
Oh, okay.
I've been liking
the Pillow Talk.
The Pillow Talk.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a classic. Yeah.
I know.
So anyway, those are some of our
Wait, you haven't talked about your eyebrow lamination.
Oh my God.
That was
okay.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Okay, I got eyebrow lamination. And I had my eyebrows shaped, and then I did lamination. I've never had anybody touch my eyebrows in my life because it's.
Wait, you never had gone like wax or anything like that?
Never in my life. Gosh. I've only ever done my own eyebrows. I've been so scared of it because my mom made me scared of it from a young age because she's like, don't ever let someone touch your eyebrows because they'll pluck them too thin or they'll wax them too thin.
She was before her time for that.
Yeah.
Wait, so you never like over plucked them back in the day when it was cool to have thin eyebrows?
No.
Wow,
I always would leave it more on the thicker side, if anything.
Before the time.
Yeah, because my mom would always tell me, she's like, your eyebrows are really thick now, but as you get older, they're gonna get thinner. So if you over pluck them now, then you're gonna lose even more. And she was right. Like as I've gotten older, my eyebrows are way thinner now than they were
same
when I was 18, 19. So I'm glad she gave me that advice. But yeah, I've never had anybody. And my aunt, well, for people who don't have context, I mean, I got into makeup and like beauty stuff from such a young age. Like when I was in high school, I wanted to be a beauty blogger. I used to make money doing makeup and hair for weddings and proms and formals. Like that's how I made money in high school and college. So like I've always been deep into that. And people who are OG know I used to work for Beauty Counter. Like I love all that stuff.
God, yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah, and my aunt had gone to cosmetology school, and we would always bond. She's my godmother too, right? And so she's like just super into all that stuff. So from a young age, that's how we would bond. And she, like, I remember being 4 years old, and she taught me how to do a smoky eye. And every time I'd come over, we'd play with different like makeup, and that was just my favorite thing to do.
Cute.
Yeah. So I just have kind of always had an interest in. And so with my eyebrows, my aunt taught me just how to do them when I was like, I don't know, 15, and I've just done them ever since. Like she would just teach me to trim them and then whatever. So anyway, I had them shaped, and she told me she wanted me to grow them out more. So I've been like growing them out, she was like, it's going to look awkward at first. And I'm still in the awkward phase, but once they're grown out, they'll look better. But when I laminated them, they looked way better.
Oh my God, I needed to get it laminated. Yeah, after seeing yours get laminated, they look so good.
They looked so good. They were so much fuller, thicker, and I feel like it just like permanently helped them look better. And so like the lamination is gone, but they just look still better now. They do. And then
they tinted them too, right?
What?
They tinted them too, right?
Yeah, they tinted them too. We need to talk about that though. But yeah, so I'm gonna get them laminated again. I'm gonna stick with that because that made a huge
lamination,
huge difference.
Yeah.
But I think you need to go to the right person. I don't like when there's some people that laminate it and it's like straight up. No,
it's
like
too much.
She does it. Go to Taylor C. Brows in.
It looks very natural.
Now she's in Solana Beach. If anyone's in San Diego, she's great. Yeah, it looked very natural. I told her I want a natural look, and like you can also tell by the technician. Like Taylor, like is so beautiful and like looks extremely natural, right? Yeah. Like so, I'm like, okay, cool. You're not.
Straight up.
Yeah. So She's great, but I'm really glad I did that. And the tint changed my life because you told me to dye my eyebrows. This is way before
you
the
need
tint.
to tint this.
Yeah. I had never tinted my eyebrows in my life.
I hadn't until like maybe 2 years ago. Again, my sister, who's ahead of the game on makeup, was like, you need to tint your eyebrows. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I like just drew them in, you know?
Yeah.
Tinting changes lives.
I didn't realize it was going to make that much of a difference because my eyebrows have always been dark.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh yeah, like if you have like sparse or light eyebrows, but I'm like, my eyebrows are always dark. And so I did it when you told me to, and I was
so
like,
good.
Game changer. And then you don't have to fill in your eyebrows.
Yeah, you don't have to fill them for like another week and a half.
What's crazy is how long it's like my makeup now takes me a third of the time. And it never really took me that long, like for my daily makeup, not going out makeup.
Yeah.
But my makeup is so fast now because I'm not doing very much.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and it looks better.
And it looks better. Yeah, but like, I mean, the eyebrows save you
That's so much
time. So
tint your eyebrows.
Tint your eyebrows, get them shaped, get them laminated.
It's a lot of eyebrow work, but it pays off.
But it's like, you know, people make those videos. They're like, all the high maintenance things I do to be low maintenance.
Yeah.
That's so accurate. Real. And for me, it's worth it to save so much time in the morning.
Yeah, and then if you like put on a sweatshirt, your eyebrows aren't like messed up.
Yeah.
You know, I hate
100%.
when that happens.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. I'm like, let me get my eyebrow brush
out.
There's this thing I do I don't know why. This is so absurd. Even before bed, I'm like, I need to fix my eyebrows. I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now and they look bad. And I will brush my eyebrows before I go to bed.
Yeah, I brush my eyebrows too.
So like, I don't want to look at myself like this.
This is the other thing though, castor oil.
On your eyebrows?
Oh yeah. That's how I grow everything out.
Well, how do you do it? I have castor oil.
You don't put castor oil on your eyebrows?
No.
Oh my God.
What do you just put on like daily?
Yes. It makes them
before
softer.
bed?
It makes them grow. And I put it on my eyelashes.
Oh, wait, that's so
It's how you grow your eyelashes.
Well, it's going to hurt your eye?
No. So I put it, I just put it on the line, like I'm doing eyeliner. Yeah. And then I also brush it.
Okay.
And then I brush and it makes it softer and stronger and it makes your eyelashes grow.
Okay, I need to try this.
It makes your eyelashes grow.
I need to do that for my eyebrows. My eyebrows will not grow.
You need to do the castor oil. You have to be consistent with it. The Skinny Confidential also just came out with a brow peptide. That's good too. Mm-hmm. If you want something toxic, well, actually, I don't know how toxic it is, but it has to be toxic.
I mean, I'm sure.
The Grande Lash brow. There's like I tried it once because I saw one of my estheticians posting about it. It's like a tinted gel from Grande Lash, and I saw my esthetician post about it. She's like, it works because your eyebrows get long and curly AF. Oh. So I bought it to try it. I used one tube and my eyebrows grew so much.
Okay, I need that.
Yeah. So
my eyebrows like stay short.
But castor oil is like a natural. I use castor oil on my eyelashes and my eyebrows every night. I have heard some people have not good reactions to castor oil.
Like what?
But most people it's fine. Like
a rash?
I don't know. Google it. I'm not giving advice.
It'll probably go away.
I'm not liable for any of
this.
I'm just saying it works for me.
I'm gonna try it. I need help.
Yeah, but you have to be consistent with it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that
it's like once a night.
Yeah, once a night. Yeah. Okay. Organic cold pressed castor oil, and yeah, I do like eyeliner, and I have a little brush eyeliner, and then a spoolie, and I do it here.
I had no idea.
Yeah. That's how you get the lashes all nice.
Great. I could use it.
So, yeah. Okay, the other thing with makeup, we talked about makeup, right?
Yeah, we're still on makeup.
Okay, we're still on makeup. Makeup is all about skin.
I mean, yeah. Oh, you mean like moisturizing and stuff and like getting it ready.
I mean, yeah, the prep is everything. So, makeup doesn't look good unless skin looks good. So, skin has to come first.
Yeah. If you have dry, flaky skin, makeup's not going to stick to it.
Moisturizer. I am a microneedle person. Microneedling has changed my skin.
Well, you get microneedling done?
Yeah.
I need to for my acne scars.
I had horrible acne scars and now they're gone.
I need to get it done.
Yeah.
Also face shaving.
I don't do that. Do you do that?
Occasionally. It's better for like makeup.
Yeah, I know it's better for you. I don't do it because I'm really scared with my skin stuff that it's gonna some people it flares up skin issues. Yeah.
It could like flare back into your like perioral dermatitis. Yeah.
I'm just too scared, but I do know it's very good for like product absorption, and makeup does look better.
Yeah, my sister gets mad at me if I don't have my face shaved.
Yeah, I'm too scared.
Yeah.
Because of reactions I've heard.
I feel like you don't have like a lot of peach fuzz. I can't tell.
I don't really care. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to risk it. But I know that's good. Okay, so you do that. And it's made a big difference.
Yeah. I need to be more consistent with it. But when I do it, it's like makeup looks way better.
Okay.
And, like sticks on more.
An acid to exfoliate.
Yeah. Obviously moisturize.
For me, microneedling. But the thing is, it's like the makeup doesn't look good unless the skin looks good.
Yeah.
But I have also learned for me with makeup, like if you do anything, just make your face look good. Like if I make my face, like if I add blush and bronzer and like my brows and I do a lip thing, I don't need eyes.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I mean about like clean girl makeup.
Yeah.
Basically.
Agree. Like you don't need a smoky eye on a Tuesday.
Yeah, like order of operations. Well, some people don't do anything to their face.
And then do eye makeup?
But they'll just do mascara. And I'm like,
yeah,
if I can't do everything, like my order of operations, it's like skin first, like evening out skin, adding blush, adding bronzer, and then a lip. Well, and my brows.
Yeah.
And then if I have more time, I'll do mascara.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm not wearing mascara daily. Ever.
Yeah. So, but a lot of people don't do the skin. They just do mascara.
Huh.
A lot of my friends do that.
Maybe they have perfect skin.
I mean, some of them do, but they don't.
We won't say who.
I just think it looks cleaner.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it looks more like high fashion.
Especially if it's like a lot of mascara on a bare face. It just makes no sense.
I just don't like a bare face, or like, I don't know. I'm sorry. You know how I feel about this.
I don't like a bare face.
I don't like a bare face.
Fair.
Like, I don't like a bare face.
Isn't that funny that like to get the clean girl makeup look, the no makeup look, like you have to wear makeup?
Yeah, pretty much. I
have no idea.
Well, I watch these girls with their clean girl tutorials. I'm like, this is so much makeup.
So much.
Like, I don't wear that much.
It's like
makeup.
a full set concealer stitch. I'm like, no.
And they do like the concealer contour. Like
I've never done that.
It's too much. No,
yeah.
I do minimal.
Yeah.
But I just think the order of operations is important.
Yeah, you gotta prep the skin.
The skin.
And you know, people don't talk about the sunscreen. You need good sunscreen that doesn't pill.
Yeah.
You know, when it starts getting weird when your makeup's on it for a few hours.
Yeah.
You need some that doesn't.
Yeah. I use powder.
Powder sun. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I use the Elta MD. It's like a tinted sunscreen, but like makeup sticks to it really well.
Okay.
I used to do the Face Reality, but it pills so bad.
Oh, really?
Under
I've never liked that one.
Yeah, it's like so thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use powder, but
that makes sense.
I'm trying to keep everything powder. And then I recently discovered no bottom mascara.
Which I like on you, honestly.
It's a revolution.
It looks so good. You're not wearing it right now, right?
No.
Yeah, no. I feel like it looks way better.
Yeah, I feel like it looks way better too, but at the first I thought it didn't.
Yeah. And
but
we had to convince you.
Yeah. Well, I was deep on TikTok and there's a whole debate on TikTok. Like, does it look better or worse?
I think it depends on your like eye shape too. Like you have really big eyes. And your eyelashes are really long.
Yeah.
So like it looked heavy.
Yeah.
Like right now it doesn't look heavy. It looks like a lot cleaner.
But I also liked heavy.
Yeah.
Like I was in my grunge era. And I feel like now I'm in my simplified era.
I think it looks great.
Like I think that with my new clothes, my makeup needs to be simpler.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't make sense if you had like such heavy eyeshadow and like eyeliner
But
on.
like my old style was like grungier, right? It's like it was like ripped jeans, like crop top.
I was young.
And so, yeah, I could wear my like, I mean, I like to do makeup like that, you know?
Yeah. And it's fun every now and again, depending on the outfit and occasion.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do it for like a podcast.
Yeah. So we've changed the makeup.
Just sophisticated.
To sophisticated.
And cool tones.
I never thought I would be like a lip person, but I'm a hardcore lip person.
I am too. If I don't have like a lip line, lip gloss going.
Yeah.
I feel naked now. I feel naked. I need at least a lip gloss.
Yeah, I need something.
Yeah.
So the lips.
It's important.
Okay. We're getting there. Jewelry I feel like is easy. Basically just figure out if you're silver or
your
gold.
Cool tone. And you know I'm still in denial with my gold, but
it's made a big difference.
It's cute.
If you don't wear jewelry, some people like just I think jewelry is so important. Because you can get a lot of very cheap jewelry, and jewelry is the easiest way to elevate any outfit. Like if you wear loungewear with jewelry, you look richer. Like for me, a lot of this started with where all this started, I never have been someone that has invested a lot of money at all into any of this stuff. So like most of my stuff is very cheap, but I was very interested in just like what are simple things I can do to look richer. Like this was early on when I was trying to get in my rich energy before I could even afford stuff. Like now I'll buy nice stuff, but I switched a lot of stuff before I could, you know, and jewelry is the one thing that just made me feel more abundant and made me look more abundant.
It elevates any outfit.
It elevates any outfit.
We talked about this like last week. Like you can wear like a crew sweatshirt with jewelry. And it looks like way better.
Exactly. Like just put a lot of jewelry on with anything that's like loungy and you will look put together.
Yeah. Like imagine us without jewelry right now.
Oh, I know. It doesn't. Yeah. So
I don't even have my ears pierced, which is crazy.
You don't?
No.
Wait. What?
You don't know I don't have my ears pierced? Well, I used to. Like way back in the day, I've gotten my ears pierced twice. They grow in really fast.
Well, so why do you take them out?
I don't know.
I've literally never taken earrings out.
You sleep in earrings?
Yes, I've never taken.
People sleep in earrings?
I got this pierced with this hoop, and I've never removed it because I don't know how.
Are you a side sleeper?
Yeah.
Doesn't it hurt?
No.
Wait, that thing's been in there forever?
I've never been able to take it out.
How old were you?
Whenever I've gotten x-rays, they're like, you have to take it out. And I'm like, I can't.
It's a part of your body now. It's probably grown over it.
No, it has it. I can like, no. I can like turn. It's the mechanism of how you unlock this. I can't figure out.
I mean, it's probably like closed forever now.
Good
thing it's silver.
No, I can move it around. I could, if someone took a pliers, like this would come
cut
out.
It off.
But
yeah.
I can't figure out the clasp.
Oh.
And no one else seems to be able to.
When did you get that done?
When I was 18. Literally, like the day I turned 18, my Annalise and I went and got our ears pierced because our parents wouldn't let us get our cartilage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So,
no, mine just kept growing in.
I've never.
I had to take them out. You know, I got them when I was younger. I had to take them out for sports, and then I think the last time I had them re-pierced was in college.
Oh my god!
And then
this is crazy.
I would take them out for short periods of time because I don't like sleeping in them because it hurts to sleep for some reason. I don't know. I have big ears. Probably that's why.
It hurt to sleep at first, and then I got used to it.
I would probably just need to get used to it. But then I remember I was like modeling back then, and I was like about to get on a runway, and they were like, "We need you to put these earrings in." I was like, "Okay," but my holes had like grown in within a couple weeks, and so they were there trying to pierce it with the earring, and there was like blood everywhere.
Did they do it?
No, they couldn't get through. So I was like, I think I'm good for now. But yeah, I have no earrings.
That's impressive growth. It's impressive skin growth.
I don't know
like,
what's going on there. Twice.
That's impressive.
Twice, yeah.
You know, my grandmother wore clip-on earrings until the day she died.
I was debating on looking at some clip-on earrings.
She always wore clip-on earrings because she wasn't allowed to get her ears pierced.
No way.
Yeah. So you could do some cool clip-ons.
I know, right?
They have cool clip-ons nowadays.
They do.
Yeah. So that's crazy. I'm a big earring girl.
They look good on you.
I love earrings.
Because you have what, 2 and then 1?
Yeah, I have 2. And
yeah.
Then, yeah, I don't really change these very often, but earrings, again, elevate any outfit. Because I like to wear, like my clothes are very simple. I like to wear just like a white t-shirt or a white tank top or a black t-shirt or a black tank top and jeans.
Timeless.
Like that's what I wear every day. So I just change my outfit through my jewelry.
Yeah.
So that's it. And changes your face. So
earrings look great.
Rings and earrings for me are.
Oh my God, I'm big rings, big bracelet girl.
Yeah,
a lot of people aren't bracelet people. Are you?
I just have one. I always have one bracelet on.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, that's jewelry.
Yeah.
Do you feel satisfied there?
And it doesn't have to be expensive. Most of mine's not expensive. Like I don't have any. I only have like one real gold thing.
Everything wearing
else
right now
is fake.
Is under $7.
Yeah.
Individually.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing under $7. I don't spend that much money on most of my jewelry because I like a lot of variety. If I will usually have a couple pieces that for sure I spend money on that I wear a lot, but in general, because I go through it so often, I don't.
Where's your favorite place to buy jewelry?
Oh, well, I love Miranda Fry, but she doesn't have as much silver stuff, so I'm trying to figure out where to buy silver stuff.
Let me know.
Nicer silver stuff. Sam was telling me like Tiffany. I was like, wow, I haven't shopped from Tiffany in forever.
Yeah, I haven't shopped there since I was in like high
she's
school.
right. I'm like, they would have silver. Like,
yeah.
I don't know where it has a lot of. I was looking at Gorjana, but
I feel like they're mostly gold.
A lot of things are mostly gold. Like everything I have on right now is from Amazon.
Yeah.
Because I bought Amazon jewelry to test out if I liked it on
silver.
me. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy. It's like $5.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, TBD, I'll let you know. Silver's hard to find.
I like Madewell for jewelry.
Do they have silver though?
I got this ring from Madewell.
Oh, okay.
They actually have like about 50-50.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have like a ton, like a huge range of stuff, but their stuff is cute.
Yeah. I bought a bunch of silver stuff. Like when I did this, I went to Nordstrom Rack. And I mean, great deals at Nordstrom Rack. I always go there first. So I went there and I bought a bunch of jewelry. And it was like, everything I got was like $15 or less. Nice. So I don't know the exact brands, but like Nordstrom, they have more silver options. So yeah, jewelry.
I need to get some more silver. Test it out. Okay. I like the ring, so it was a baby step.
I do love the ring. Okay. Last close.
And this was the most difficult.
This is the
most difficult. And it's still a work in progress. Yeah. But it was hard. Because we had to take up, we did Pinterest boards first, right? To decide what we wanted our style to be.
Yeah.
So it's that's just, like, the first thing. Before.
Yeah, that's the first thing is Pinterest to figure out like what your style is. And again, for me, I visualized and I saw myself wearing certain types of clothes and I was like, those are the types of clothes I want to wear. I don't know how you decided what your style was going to be.
I just looked at like celebs that I like their style and also that we might have like similar features that would look good. Like I wouldn't be wearing like bright colors. Yeah. That goes back to the seasons though. But also just like my personality. Yeah. Like I'm not really girly. Yeah. I'm never going to be girly. When I put on a dress, I feel weird for the most part, unless it's like a sporty or like more like out there dress. So I knew I wasn't going to be like looking at people wearing super girly clothes. So I looked at like celebs. So I liked their fashion, saved a bunch of their pictures, Pinterest them, and started to kind of like go off of that.
Yeah. For me, it was, the Pinterest board. Yeah. And I guess I do. Like, I follow a lot of fashion influencers, and so it's like I know whose style there's a lot of influencers, though, whose style I like, but I realized, I'm like, that's not the style I want, you know? Yeah. But I think the big thing is, like, going more toward classic and timeless, you know? And, like, things that, again, for me, it's, like, neutral and simple. And, like, a lot of it's, like, white-colored shirts, blazers, like, black t-shirts, white t-shirts, nice jeans, you know? Yeah. I think it's like simple things like that. And like shoes have made a huge difference for me. Shoes change an outfit. Like, because I actually bought like not going out heels, like daily heels.
Like kitten heel.
Yeah, kitten heels, pointed toe heels. Those little like, what are those like little ballet flat kind of shoes? Like things like that. I mean, I don't wear shoes on the podcast, but shoes change the entire outfit. I swear to God. Because
shoes, jewelry, changes, and you can just do simple clothes. Like you were saying, I've been investing more into just nice jeans because those were going to last you forever. And then maybe not investing as much in like t-shirts. Like I have a million white tees. They're just plain.
Same.
You can add a jacket. I invest more into jackets than I will t-shirts and shirts. Yeah. And then keep them like kind of simple. So in like 2 years, it's not going to be out of style.
Yeah. Yeah. What I realized, like when I heard a stylist say this, I was like, that's so obvious but true. It's like if you feel like you have nothing to wear in your closet, it means that you don't have enough basics. And I used to always just shop based off of, oh, I love this, but it would be a lot of like unique things. Yeah. And then things didn't go together, you know? So a lot of what we did in this last round, because Kelly and I made our Pinterest boards and then I went on a bulk buy session. I needed to because I wanted to do it fast, right? So I was like buying so many basics. And it's made a huge difference.
Same.
For sure. Basics, nice jeans.
Purging the old.
I will invest in jeans.
Same. Jeans nice and jackets I will invest in. Other stuff, you can keep it simple.
Yeah. Well, white t-shirts, I'm like, I get a stain on it every day. So I have like 100.
Yeah. Just so many white t-shirts. Wait, so what were your favorite stores that you found stuff at?
So Aritzia, I got a lot from, and American Eagle, I got a lot from.
American Eagle?
Oh, yeah. I bought a ton of stuff from there. I didn't tell you that. Yeah.
American Eagle?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had cute stuff.
Oh, yeah. They have all kinds of stuff.
Dang.
Yeah. I bought a ton of stuff from American Eagle. A lot of basics, t-shirts, tank tops.
Are we talking about Abercrombie or American Eagle?
Wait, yeah. Who am I talking about? Talking about Abercrombie.
Okay, right. I was like
Abercrombie, but I didn't know.
Wait,
they had. What did I get from American Eagle?
Maybe something I don't know.
Is American Eagle connected to Aerie?
Yes.
Okay,
I love Aerie.
I like Aerie. I got
lounge.
I get lounge stuff that's like nicer, and then underwear from Aerie.
Me too.
Okay, Abercrombie.
Okay, that sounds like
sorry, not American Eagle. I'm
that
glad
makes
you
sense.
said that.
I love Abercrombie.
I got a ton. Like my biggest purchases were there, and then Revolve. I got a lot of stuff. But I don't like to get as much from Revolve because like it's more expensive.
And they can be kind of trendy.
Yeah. So, but I get a lot of jeans from Revolve. So jeans I get from Abercrombie or Revolve. And Revolve I usually get a gold. I don't know how you pronounce that.
I don't either. I like their jeans.
I have a lot of jeans from
them. They
them.
have great denim.
Yeah, they're great. It lasts forever.
Yeah.
There's like I have a pair of jeans that I wear all the time from Silver Lake. Like
you know, I recently bought jeans from that I assumed I wouldn't like are Good American.
Oh,
love.
Nice.
First of all, because they have like a lot of size inclusivity because I'm really tall. It's really hard. Like Abercrombie jeans, even when they're tall, are a little too short for me. I still wear them and I get away with it. But they have amazing, like they're really like comfortable and a ton of like size inclusivity. So
good to know.
Recommend checking them out.
Check that out.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a lot of brands I don't know about. But Abercrombie, I feel like is high quality and like not crazy expensive. And there's some jeans I will splurge on, but I wear it so much. Like the
jeans you wear like every day.
Yeah. Like the Silver Lake jeans I've worn a million times and they're more expensive, but it's like so worth it.
Price per wear.
So yeah, 100%.
Not a lot.
100%, and they last forever, you know? So those are the main brands there. Yeah, a lot of basics from Aritzia. Also, I changed all my activewear, which made a huge difference because it's something that like for me, I work out from home, so people don't see it, but it has changed the way I show up.
It's a way of feeling.
Yeah, it's like to have nice activewear, and I'm like, it is worth the investment because I'm wearing it every day, and I used to just wear a lot of like Amazon sets and like shitty stuff like that.
I wear like old tank tops and like old spandex from volleyball days.
Same.
Like those need to be thrown out.
Yeah. So changing to like nice, high quality activewear definitely has made a big difference, and like nice like loungewear.
Yeah.
You know? So
like, because you do feel better when you're at home, even if you're in a comfy, cute loungewear versus like wearing your bathrobe around, which I historically do.
Definitely do that.
I do.
I'm a little better about that. Yeah.
I'm not good about it.
But even like sweatshirts, like buying higher quality, just like lounge sweatshirts, I feel way better.
Me too.
Like honestly.
Yeah.
So I really like Aloe.
I like Aloe.
I got a lot of stuff from Aloe, and
I like Athleta.
Yeah. Well, for activewear, I wear a lot of set active.
Right.
A lot of that. Aloe, I like loungewear.
Oh yeah, they have good loungewear.
And then the Free People loungewear. Yeah, I think those are main brands.
Those are kind of aligned with mine as well.
But basically, Pinterest board, make your a Pinterest board, and then I went and I pulled from my Pinterest board all the pieces that I needed. Like I organized it, and I organized my Pinterest board by all the outfits where like there were pieces that overlapped, you know? And then I made a giant list of all the different pieces I needed, you know, the shoes, also bags. I changed.
Oh my God,
I
same.
changed
I got
purses.
so many more purses.
Yeah, I changed purses, like accessories, but jackets, and then I went and I bought everything.
Yeah. You don't do it all at once.
Yeah.
Like Christina did.
You don't, but I did because I am an extremist.
That's just what you do. Yeah.
And then I think the other piece is like applying it. So it's like I have to get rid of old stuff or I'll keep wearing it.
Yeah, because it's just like the path of least resistance. Yeah. You know, it's just like, you know, your uniform that you can like fall back on. You have to like not.
And so then when I get for me, since I've gotten new clothes, what I've been doing to kind of train my brain is I go to my Pinterest board like each night and I look and I'm like, what do I want to wear tomorrow?
Oh.
And then because otherwise I'm like stressed in the morning and I just like go back to what I always wear.
Yeah.
And so I'll kind of like plan different combos for my Pinterest. I just pull from my Pinterest board and I'll pick a combo. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear this tomorrow. And then I end up putting things together that I don't usually put together.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed like on your stories, it looks like really good.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah. No, I feel way better.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And people notice you show up differently. So, but for me, it's all about it. It's a manifestation thing. Like, I swear to God, like since I have cat hair all over me, like changed the look. I feel like it finally crystallized, like it all came together, and all the shit I've manifested recently, I'm like, this was on the timeline where I was like, okay, I'm visualizing that. And I noticed how I looked and I like stepped into it. And then my life has like changed in alignment with it. It works.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it works. So, you know, my husband is next.
Yeah.
Did you see? I posted this. Kaylin was like, I had a dream. And you were talking about your husband. Like you had a husband, and she was like, and you looked. I wanted to tell you because you looked just like you look like right now, like your face. It wasn't like you were older.
Well, there it is.
And she goes, but your hair was darker. And I go, this is today. And I was like, I just dyed my hair darker. And she goes, send me a video immediately. So I send her a video, and she's like, oh my God, that's the exact color your hair is when you have a husband.
Well, it's gonna happen soon.
So, there you go. Yeah. You don't have that problem. So.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should manifest an engagement.
But for me, a lot of it, like with my podcast, or like being in this, I had visualized kind of having studio space and all this. And like my hair was darker. I wore it differently. Like all of that. And like for me, like blazers and like wearing heels. And it's like I connect it to certain locations, or even stuff like I have a lot of things happening in LA coming up. And like I visualized it in the past, and I like just looked a certain way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, it's all kind of coming together.
Well, it makes sense.
So,
you're in a different energy.
100%. It changes your energy. And people definitely like relate to you differently.
Yeah.
You know?
Like your energy and just like how you present yourself is way different.
100%. And, you know, I just want to say, like, business-wise, I mean, both of us own our own businesses. And I have this talk with clients, like, because, you know, I'm going to give the real on why think people are being held back. So I say uncomfortable things sometimes. I'm like, sometimes it's like the way you're expressing this needs to change. Like things that other people won't tell them, or I'm like, your branding isn't good. Like, sorry. I will tell people because these are real things that hold you back. And when you look like, when you dress more like sophisticated, or you dress more like, it doesn't have to be sophisticated, but like you have a clear style.
Yes.
Right. Like some people, their style isn't like sophisticated, but it's like put together. You know what I mean? Like Tyler's the best dressed person we all know. He always
matching set.
He wears his, well, you don't always see him with his sweaters, but it's like Tyler's style isn't like, you know,
a typical.
How would you describe your style? It's like vibey. Yeah, it's like it's a casual,
I see that.
Street urban but it's like vibey. It's like you seem like you look like an LA like a videographer, like a creative.
Yeah,
you look like a creative, and you're like, that guy's put together, and it gives you more legitimacy. Like it does. Like, you know what I mean? And these are subconscious things. And I think about like, even for me with photographers, like I'm not thinking about this in my brain while I'm picking photographers, but as I'm talking about this, I'm like, I definitely will lean more toward a photographer that has a certain look. Like they have a style. Like, and for me with a photographer, I'm usually looking either someone super minimalist or someone who's like bright colors, like big, like jewelry, like there has to be a boldness usually, you know? So my point is, it's like, it has to feel kind of put together in some way, whatever your style is. I think if you don't know your style, the easiest thing to do is just keep it clean. Yeah. And like minimal. And then you can start to like play and add things to figure it out. But it does make a difference. Like you probably noticed that, and how I feel like I've seen that in like how your audience relates to you. Like people since you've changed like your look, like
I think there's like more
elevated.
Engagement, things elevated, people take you more seriously. Like I was looking back at like old videos and also pictures of myself when I was trying to do before and after my stories recently, and I was wearing like just basically like pajamas doing my videos. Who would take anyone seriously in that? And like I'm just cooking, but it was just like not it. So making that shift, thinking about it more like carefully and strategically really like puts me in a better energy for even if I'm just like filming cooking videos.
100%. But people do respond differently, and I know we live in this age where everybody wants to be like casual. I think there's pros and cons to that, right? Because a lot of like professionalism is just like patriarchy bullshit, but there's like the other element of it, of just like how we feel, take that out of it, like, and us kind of seeing people as like, wow, they're put together, and what that indicates about you as a person, you know? So
and you can still be casual and put together
100%
for sure.
So
that's
like,
your style, you can like double down on that. Exactly.
100%. Right, add some jewelry, like make it, if it goes together,
matching set.
Look at Tyler and his matching set.
Yeah,
nice matching set. but it's people do because it indicates other things about your personality, you know? So I will definitely attract a different type of client. And for me, I know people's attitude toward me changes. Like people will like look at me differently, or they just see you differently, you know? So it's a big thing for just, I think, career wise. And for me, relationship was a big thing. Like as I have been manifesting like the relationship I want, I was like in all my visualizations, I'm like hosting these cool dinner parties with my husband and things like that. And I'm like, I'm dressed like an adult.
Yeah.
Like what I think an adult dress is like, which is like just more timeless and classic, right?
Yeah.
Not my crop tops and baggy jeans with rips.
With rips, with holes in your knees.
Yeah. And so I was like, yeah, like that version of me is like the version of me that is like ready, you know? So I connect that in my brain.
Yeah.
And I do think it attracts, well, I'll speak from like a Southern California perspective, a different type of guy.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Probably attracting in less fuckboys.
Yeah. Well, and I even noticed this was just like dating apps and things. And I look at guys' clothes now and I'm like, I want someone who dresses like a man, like an adult. I don't want someone who's just wearing board shorts.
Oh my God.
And like a shitty t-shirt in all their pictures. Like that's fine. Like if you're at the beach, I don't care. But I'm like, you know, it's very easy to wear some like nice pants, like even like a nice t-shirt, like a Cuts t-shirt, or like it's not that hard. Like white t-shirt, nice jacket. Yeah. Like that's all. It's like adult. Yeah. It's sleek.
Yeah.
So
you should post a before and after.
Okay, we're gonna have Tyler put like overlay. You already have your before and after, so we'll overlay those. Yeah, but it's been I feel like it's not just a physical shift. It's like it is a deeper energetic shift.
It is definitely energetic.
A deeper emotional shift too.
Yeah. Also, this is not relevant to me per se, but my home, I've been elevating my home as well. Yes. So the environments that I'm in, I'm just making it and styling it how I like want to be in this world. And that's been a huge shift too.
Well, isn't it funny that we both moved during this? Like, because I feel like, because you bought a house and you moved into it and just kind of like, so you kind of set the whole thing up like elevated, right? It gave you this open space to play with. And for me, I moved into this house, and part of it was, I feel like I love the vibe of this house.
I love it.
It was furnished, and the woman who owns it like did an incredible job. That's part of why I loved it. I came in, I was like, this is styled so well. Like I told her she should be an interior designer. I love it. And I was like, I can't live in this house and be like grungy. No, like I need to live in this house and be like,
that's what I was like, I could not be a homeowner and be wearing like my t-shirt from high school. Like, I can't do that anymore. So that's why I was like, I need new clothes.
And I definitely sometimes still like wear
I'll still do
like
it.
a baggy t-shirt, but like
having a day,
it has made a huge difference in how I show up and how I feel. And like and again, a lot of the changes, like they don't have to be more money. It's just been different choices. Like when I first started, a lot of my changes, I just bought shit. And I know it's not good, but I bought shit off Amazon, and it's like cheap, you know? And like, I mean, if you change your wardrobe by just getting like one pair of nice jeans, like just nice classic jeans, a white t-shirt and a black t-shirt, like you will look elevated. Like that simple.
And jewelry.
Yeah. Get some cheap jewelry, you know?
I agree.
That's fine. In the undertone that matches you.
Yeah, the undertone, of course.
Yeah. So, and like clean makeup and good hairstyle.
Good hair.
And you're good to go.
Yeah.
So,
and I feel like this took us like 6 months to 8 months. The hair started like in the beginning of the year, so like
it was a journey.
Take it slow. It's a whole journey. Yeah.
But I think we also did it on hyperspeed, TBH.
Well, yeah, we did, because we were just like type A next level.
I also feel like having the accountability, like I would not have done this without you.
Oh, same.
Because I needed you to double check me.
We like made timelines. We made timelines. And like, we are having to do X, Y, and Z by this.
Well, like today. So today we're podcasting because Kelly's coming over, and we had an assignment where we had to put together like 7 outfits.
I forgot to bring mine.
Did you take pictures?
No, I forgot.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
I've had a week. Yeah.
Basically,
I'll send you pictures.
The assignment was 1 nice going out outfit, and then 3 to 5 like everyday elevated outfits, like everyday outfits, and then 1 nice lounge.
Yes.
Basically to like force us, now that we have our pieces, to put them together.
Yeah.
And so that was our assignment that Kelly didn't finish.
Yeah. I have excuses,
it's okay.
and they're fair.
But the point is, we have had deadlines. Like we had like a Pinterest deadline for each other.
Pinterest, and we sat down and we like literally examined each other's.
Yes.
We did a purging of closets.
Yes.
Which that was huge to free up space for the new items.
Yeah.
We've been good.
Yeah. So I really needed that accountability. So I would say if you want to do this and you're struggling with it, find a friend who will help hold you accountable. Even if they're not also doing it, just like have someone hold you accountable.
I would not have done the clothes without you. That was haunting. Me.
It was very daunting. I needed the pressure of like, she's checking up on me to do it. Yeah, it was and
it helped because we're like, where are you finding X, Y, and Z stuff? Like you were better finding like active lounge stuff than I was. Yeah, so that helped me a lot. So that was hard for me.
Yeah, I feel like I found a lot of good clothes. I feel like the makeup and like the hair, I wouldn't have figured out without you. Like the season I needed, which then led me to like, the undertones. And the other thing I forgot to say about the makeup that I do want to say is the high contrast, the makeup, the contrast with makeup, because I think this is important.
And it kind of goes with seasons too. It goes with
seasons too, but there's a filter on TikTok you can use to figure this out. If you look up like high contrast makeup or low contrast makeup, any of them, or medium contrast, you'll find the TikTok. Like you'll find, and people use the filter, and you just use the filter.
Pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate, and it basically just helps you figure out what your contrast level is on your face. So low contrast makeup is like you look best when it's more of that like really minimalist, like not as much contrast between
very
what's
natural
going on.
looking. You're not having like bright red lipstick. It's like a neutral pink, whatever matches your lip color.
Yeah, and then medium is like in the middle, and high contrast is like a lot of contrast between your features. Like maybe a smokier eye, darker eye, a brighter lip. Like the person who looks good with like a smoky eye and like a berry lip, like,
which makes sense because I look so bad and like a red bright, really high contrast lip. Yeah, I never understood why.
Yeah, well, it makes sense for me because I'm a medium contrast person, but I can get away with high contrast, and I don't look good with low contrast.
I don't think so.
I don't look good with low contrast.
I think you look best in medium.
Yeah, so that made me feel
like
better.
medium to like low.
Yeah,
I look bad with high contrast.
Yeah, see, like you look good with less, but that's my thing is like I love makeup. Yeah, and I'm like, I think it's because I can do a high contrast. Like I can't do a low contrast. It doesn't look good on me.
I agree.
So it's like
you're like medium contrast right now. It looks really good.
Medium contrast. So that's another thing to think about.
Yeah, that filter helps a lot. I did not know what they were talking about.
The filter does the work. Yeah. When in doubt, find a TikTok filter. It's like my
TikTok
main TikTok use.
TikTok University.
I have become a TikTok person because of this exploration. Because there's so much you can learn.
I learned so much on there.
Yeah. So
it's great.
I don't know that I think all of the information is good.
I mean, obviously not all of it. Yeah. I could doom scroll for way too long. Yeah. But it's very helpful.
But there's some very
journey.
helpful stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And because there's so many different people posting, you can compare like skin tones and all that. So you can like find people that have more of like a similar look to you. So helpful. Yeah. So, okay, I think we covered everything, right?
Oh, yeah, I think that's our journey.
Any final notes?
I don't know. Is there anything else in our journey that we have to do? I'm still solidifying my clothes. I'm finishing that up, but we're close.
My final steps are another big purge. And I realized with makeup, that's on my to-do list this weekend. I want to get rid of a lot of makeup.
Oh God, can I help you? I love purging.
Sure. I would love that. Yeah, I want to get rid of a lot of makeup and way more clothes. Because now that I know what I'm going to use, there's more clothes I can get rid of. And get rid of a lot of makeup because I don't want to keep any warm tone makeup.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
So yeah, I want to get rid of it.
This could not have been you in June, May, when we were doing the first purge. It was like,
well, I don't want to keep things that I don't look good in.
That makes sense. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah,
like if you're feeling very attached to something, if you don't look good in it, why would you keep it?
There's also nothing I love more than makeup shopping. Like I don't like clothes shopping.
Put me in a Sephora any day.
I love makeup shopping, so I will happily get rid of all my makeup to force me to go buy all new makeup.
Have you taken advantage of the sale?
No.
Oh my God, this is 20% off sale right now.
Until when?
I don't know. Like I think the 11th.
Okay, we should.
It's too late if you're listening, but
okay,
we should go to Sephora.
Yeah, we should plan for.
I just bought a ton. Online.
Okay, we're gonna have to.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to.
We'll plan this out after. Yeah,
later. But Yeah, I think that's my final thing is purging the rest and then like actually continuing to just put like outfits together.
Yeah, just like doing it.
Yeah.
Putting it into practice.
And doing it. Yeah,
that's the hardest part, really.
And for me, hanging out with friends who also like are doing it or like is important. Like, or even just who naturally like Sam hasn't had to do this, but Sam naturally dresses like very elevated and chic. So
like Kaylee always looks
put together. Kaylee always is put together. Like, so I have my friends who already are doing this that are ahead of me.
Yeah.
So it's like, it feels good to just step into that. And then my friends who do not do this, and it's like kind of harder because like we'll go out to breakfast or something and I'm like, I don't know, like it just feels weird.
It's different when you're on different vibes.
Yeah, it's like someone's showing up in pajamas and I'm wearing like kitten heels and like a blazer.
Yeah.
Like I feel weird. And then
you feel weird even though you look good.
Yeah.
That's why you always have to be on the same page.
Yeah, you're like, we're not doing homeless anymore.
No, and it's comfortable, but we're getting rid of it.
Yeah, we're getting rid of it. So we're doing elevated, and I think that was the thing that I needed was to first change my loungewear to like sets and like to swap that out because then it made the rest of my life easier.
Yeah, so when I look like fun, like cute at home, it's a big difference.
It changes everything. Yeah. So and then because I can still go over to my friend's house, like when I went over to your guys' house, I was just wearing my loungewear. Yeah,
even Rick was like, I love your outfit. Yeah, it was like a loungewear that just was a matching set.
Exactly. So matching sets.
I need more
all
of
the
those.
way.
So that's my last piece. Okay. Just loungewear.
Okay. I want to add more loungewear, so
yeah,
we'll continue. Maybe Tyler can give us some tips.
I know. Maybe we'll get
He's a big what is it? Zara. He's a big Zara guy. So I might have to get in on the Zara.
I struggle with Zara.
Maybe you can give us tips.
Yeah.
Are you an online Zara? In person?
That's why I did online and everything looked bad when I came in. But their online is like really hard to find good stuff.
Okay, yeah.
It's overwhelming.
I've become an Aritzia person.
I like Aritzia.
So
my sister also just told me about this French like Aritzia level one called Saison, and her stuff is so cute. It's like the same level as Aritzia, like price range, but like, you know, French style. Yeah. It's just like very sophisticated, classic. You actually would love it.
Okay, cool. Send it to me.
I will.
What I do need to find is I want to find like sundresses. I want to find some more dresses that fit in because a lot of like that kind of style, like a flowy, like a light, like a summer dress. A lot of them are like patterns and like
Reformation.
I don't think I've looked there.
You would like Reformation. They have like classic dresses that aren't like crazy patterns. They're simple but like sophisticated and really pretty.
Okay, I'll look there.
So, yeah, Reformation. Yeah. Really good dresses.
So we're finishing up. Yeah, we're getting to. I feel good about it.
New era.
Yeah.
Glow up.
Glow up. Well, hopefully this was helpful for people in their glow up season.
Yeah.
I feel like these are the things I wish. Like I have you, right? And we do this, but part of why I want to do this was I feel like a lot of other people probably want to make changes, but they don't even know where to start or they don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's like really hard to know where to start.
Yeah, and if you don't have a friend who outlined all of it, like you got me to do all of this, and if I didn't have someone else like helping me, I wouldn't know what to do.
Same. If I didn't have you helping with my clothes,
so
I would be lost.
It's very important, and it's really helpful to have a friend to give you like feedback, like who's honest. Like Kelly will be like, "Yeah, it looks bad on you." She's like, "That looks really good."
Sometimes brutally.
Yeah,
probably kinder.
No, but I love that. Like that's what I want. I don't care. Like,
I'm like, girl, that's ugly.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be like, bye, and I'm like, no, but you need that because to get that feedback. Sometimes it's hard for yourself. Like there have been changes, like with my hair. I was like, at first, I wasn't sure and with my makeup. For the first like week, I was like, I think I look really bad. But Kelly was
someone to be like, no.
Kelly was like, no, it looks better. It was just because I wasn't used to myself.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
So you're not used to something.
And you have to have a fashionable friend because I have other friends. Like some of my other friends told me, they're like, no, I don't like it. And I was
makeup?
Yeah, because they were just used to how I looked before. So you have to talk to a friend who has good style.
Yeah. Down to earth. Not afraid to tell you how it is.
Like I always know you'll tell me the truth. It's because you're a model.
That I will. I'm like, girl.
Yeah. So I trust you. I'm like, whatever Kelly says, go. And I will like be brutally honest.
Oh, same. I'll be like, is this gonna go? And you're like, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds good.
So you gotta get one of those friends.
Always need one of those friends
in your life. I feel like that would be a good business model. if I wasn't doing if we weren't doing what we were doing, we could probably build a whole business off of just giving people like,
how fun would that be?
Send us in and we'll tell you what looks bad and what looks good.
That'd be so fun.
People would probably.
Oh man, that'd be so fun.
I mean, I would pay for that if I didn't have.
We were sitting and talking about this months ago. We're like, if we had a service, so just like get this, this style, this tones, it would have been so much easier because we had to be able to do like our boots on the ground, 100%. Figuring it out. It took us forever.
You have to figure it all out. I think, having the seasoned people is really helpful.
Yeah.
But you still have to figure everything out. Also, even
I guess that's what a stylist does.
Yeah, but kind of, but still, like, who's picking all your makeup? Who's telling you the good products? Right. Who's like, what about skincare? Like, there's all these things. Hair, like, it's all different, and you have to get all these different people. And like, I mean, I've worked with actually a lot of stylists before, and like, just because someone's a stylist doesn't mean they're good.
I mean, yeah, some people have bad days still when they're stylists.
Yeah, so, and don't get me started, but my mom's personal shopper, she thinks is a stylist.
Stop it. That's so funny. I didn't know she had one.
It's good though. Stitch Fix is not a personal stylist.
No. No. Their stuff's not cute.
Yeah. So anyway, let us know.
Yeah, we want to see the glow ups.
Yeah, and if you do one, send us in a before and after.
Yeah, I want to see them.
But I actually really want to know what people find most helpful from this, because I think for some people, some of this might sound obvious, but like for me, putting all this together was not obvious, and I'm very like into all this stuff.
Same.
So,
but we were lost at first.
Yeah, we were lost, and now we found the light.
We have.
So, well, let us know your glow up.
And we'll have to post ours because they're good.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing, Kelly. You're the best.
Thanks for having me.